Okay, here we go. Thank you, Kim. Good morning, everyone. We're gonna open up the Tuesday, July 2nd meeting of the planning board.
Planning agency.
Training agency, get it right. And so we have everyone here except for Tim Hardy. And okay, Sam, you want to take over for the town of Granville?
Yes, so we have one GML 239M referral today under the town of Granville planning board, planning board consideration for approval of site plan. The applicant is Zachary Martell, Zach Shop, 92 County Route 12A. And the project is for retail sales out of town. And the purpose of the GML review is it's 500 feet of New York State Route 22 and County Route 12A. And this is for shop selling bike, scooters, electronics from the back of the residence. And I would say make note of the drawing that he made of the site plan, because that's what we're looking at. And then I took a couple photos that showed sightline of the property, and the first photo shows where he was confident he's planning to do improvements to the driveway, which is currently rather muddy for people to pull in. I have to say that I looked at the property GIS, County GIS, and the way the lines were drawn, it almost looked as if the property that he's bringing to the town planning board is on somebody else's property, but they've addressed the town planning board noticed this and has addressed it, and I received a message from the secretary. It says that probably the bear walked his property, found the old stone wall as stated in the deed, and it was approximate distance. So even though it's not an municipal, in fact, I just want you to know that they know that they had to verify the property.
Okay. And there's no setback.
No,
issues or
there's no
anything?
zoning.
Okay.
In the town of Granville.
So that's what you're saying, that it doesn't go through somebody's building, the
Yeah,
adjustment of property line or
And
something.
we don't want to do that.
sometimes these are a little bit off the,
And the
digital drawings.
I can't say what percentage, but
So
and
I mean, like this is why, could that line theoretically go through that building?
I think
Never
it's
happened.
the survey, the deed, yeah, it could
Yes, it does.
theoretically, it could happen.
But
Well-
sometimes when these drawings, sometimes just because they're digital, just could be misrepresented
Yeah,
on this map, yeah.
Because I know Todd told me that he called me the other night, every night he went over and walked it Friday. And, the property's a disaster. There's nowhere on it, it's just a disaster. And, why he's even doing this is beyond me, but, I said, Todd, you gotta find out where it is on Morton's side of the property, not Brielle side. That's where the driveway and everything's gonna go. We found part of the stone wall, but there's a big ditch right there with a culvert and a heavy rock. I don't know how you're gonna find that point unless it's surveyed.
And
And they couldn't find the survey, they found the deed, but not the survey, because the parcel owner went and got the deed on request, so.
and Todd is the planning board?
Yeah.
He's a chair.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the Martell property is it, she said?
Oh,
Okay. And how has the adjoining property owner been?
everybody's been notified,
Okay.
and there's been some quite concern about the property, about this. We've had problems with this guy parking in the road, there's one thing after another, but I'm not saying it shouldn't be done, it's just personally being on the planning board, I feel somewhat uncomfortable with this, not knowing where the definitive line is between those two properties.
Mhm.
And I told Todd, I said, as far as I'm concerned, it's something on him to provide the information, not on the planning.
Right. Absolutely.
And
You don't even know where the points of your property are.
Mhm.
You're not a real property, it's in the survey done.
They don't.
no, they don't, and we did investigate that. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, the planning agency would, you know, as far as ownership goes, it's at the town level to do that, but, so I said we could definitely take it anyway, even though we didn't have a survey.
Sure.
The map, you'll show that he wants to put slate, gravel down, and I talked to the secretary about, you know, is he planning on excavating, and he has confirmed that he's not, so. Cause that of course could change the water as it is, I'm not an engineer, but if there's slate or gravel, it could actually slow the water at that little slope, you know, going into the road potentially, so. So anyway, he wants to improve that, that entryway. So that would be something that could, you know, water change, of course, would be an interest.
So it says in the summary, operate small shops on bikes, scooters, and electronics from the back of a private residence. Did we look at like firewalls or anything between residents
Mhm.
and the shop,
The wood walls.
like firewalls? Or it's.
Oh, I don't know.
That's an interesting thought, yeah, because
Yeah.
there's gas and stuff,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Also, are there no alterations to the building? It's already set up, this
Right.
area is already a separate area from the residence.
Uh,
Okay.
Because there's a fence, it's hard to confirm that. Or, yeah, there's a very tall fence.
Yeah, you're not getting a right angle there.
Yeah,
So it's interesting, in the one sketch here, it shows the office area and the display area, it defines it as a display area rather than a. Right, doing maintenance or doing engine repair, so where is the engine repair gonna go?
I think he's not repairing, does it say repairing? I think that he's just selling.
Okay.
And I asked the
Yeah.
question, I asked the question whether or not he was going to do intakes of electronics and things, or if these are, but apparently he's ordering online, he's fulfilling orders from people who order online.
Okay.
Because if he did bring intake of electronics and things, what if they don't work, and then what is his disposal?
Mhm.
So it does say retail sales, and so there is no,
And he says he isn't going to intake.
Gotcha. It sounds like the town is doing their due diligence as far as the property considerations. Since they're not doing any work, I don't think that the fire code will be an issue, so I would make a motion that this is a matter of local concern.
okay. And, yeah, I will second it, and all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
That's it for the emails, but we have a few notices we received from the town of Granville for final action for the Piazza Mineral Storage and the local planning board through tax information. Thank you to them for sending it. And then we have a few APA notices. They all have to do with infrastructure, replacing of utility poles, a metal pipe culvert, and more utility poles. Some of the poles are higher than the other, than the ones they're replacing, and some are the equal size. First project is at the town of Fort Anne, second with the culverts in the town of Putnam, and the third is in the town of Green. As usual, I just ask for comments if we have any. We're set with that. We have one other item that came in on June 28th. And it's just a notice to involve agencies that the town of Greenwich is taking lead agency for Bald Mountain Solar, Greenwich 1 and 2 solar farm projects. One is 5 megawatts. The second project, number 2, is 2.7 megawatts. And it's just requesting a response from the county, consent or no consent. So, and by July 26th, and I do believe that I hand this off to.
Sounds like the appropriate party to lead agency to me.
Exactly. So do we have to have a motion for consent?
No, this is just a notice and we bring it here because it really doesn't get filed anywhere, so it comes to my office. And that's it for us today.
Thank you very much. Okay, do we have any other business before the board? Okay, and this meeting's adjourned. Thanks, everybody. Thank you.